End times, huh? You hear that, Penelope? Could use a good thorough clean.
We really messed up the old house, didn't we?
Guys, we're so busy wrestling.
What do you think he's going to do now?
I had a plan, you know. I was going back to Gratiot. Return to my vault. Go back to sleep.
But
if I leave the castle here, all his work is inside it. His libraries, his materials, his knowledge.
Can't have that fall into the wrong
What
hands.
happens to all that if the structure is abandoned?
up here, your father's collected knowledge. Down there, the collected knowledge of your mother's people. As above, so below. Both halves of you, Alagard. I bequeath you the Belmont Hold. Make that and the castle your home, not your grave.
Correct.
My childhood home and your childhood home. Protect it. Make something out of it. Something better than a pile of ruins and a symbol of terror.
Good job, Trevor.
How could you leave it? It's the coolest castle I've ever seen.
Right? Both of them.
Keep moving. I'm not in the mood.
That's
At least
not
you get a couple horses, though.
Put a rope around it. Drag it behind us. Perhaps we can sell it at the next town. Unless we get hungry between now and then, I suppose.
Is that really the best you have? Your best response to finding a lone stranger drinking at an oasis? Call him it, and immediately draw plans to sell him or eat him.
You don't matter. You don't deserve my best. You're just some drifting clump of shit I discovered on the road.
I can't wait for him to fuck these
Kill
guys up.
all of them.
I wish.
I'm not human.
Oh, I'm sure you're human, Sir Philosopher of the Waterhole. I simply don't care.
Me neither.
Well deserved. Can't turn it down enough for me. This one seems louder for some reason. Oh my god! That thing is deadly.
He's deadly.
Taking his time, too. Drops. Classic Isaac.
And you thought he was going to be on our side. No way. He's going to try to probably continue the mission.
Yeah, but he would need to work with Carmilla to do that.
I could have an army of my own. I might like an army.
That's quite the beast. No, he's got himself a little mini army. How
I
peaceful
want to
and
rejoin
nice.
my caravan. This is a story that should be read into our memory stores. But after that, I don't know.
You'll travel with them, surely. Go back to your old life.
Or
I don't know.
we travel together.
Look, we know at least some of Dracula's army landed at Brayla. Are the Night Hordes just going to go home?
Well, no, but
And what about the church? We've both seen how corrupt and twisted it is. And who knows what else is happening out there. Then we're not finished, are we? And I don't want to stop.
stop what, for God's sake?
This! What we're doing! And it's good for you too.
This thing we have together.
Yeah. Where's he gonna go?
And now, in the short time we have known each other, you have rediscovered yourself. And you've grown. Today might be the first time I felt like I was talking to an adult man. You're better than you were when I met you. I think you should see it through. With me.
Yes.
With you.
Yes. You could be my handsome sidekick. Or mascot. Imagine that. If you didn't talk much, people would think you were my deformed pet bear and throw you free food.
Cypher,
Yes, Trevor?
you're asking me to roam the countryside and get into horrible trouble because you think it's good for me.
Listen to what I'm really saying, Trevor.
I want to
I'm
be
saying
with
I
you.
want you to be with me. And I want you to have adventures with me. So will you come
How are you
with
going
me?
to say no? She's perfect.
I wouldn't know where else to go
That's the point.
or who else to be with.
How
Good.
adorable.
Where to first?
After
Bed.
we find my people, I think we should see Brayla.
Back
Is
to
that
this-
Brayla?
Yep.
You won't stake me to death with that, Hector.
I wasn't intending to try. I was thinking you might make a drill to start a fire.
We won't be staying.
Well, fire was for me, not you. I assume you don't really feel the cold.
I guess they're kind of on their own now, these two as well, right?
I would assume. Do they know that, though?
Well, even if Dracula wasn't dead, they'd still be on their own.
Do you think Dracula lives?
No. We have viewed the castle with mirrors.
But you can't be sure.
I can. Dracula is dead, Hector. Don't worry. We'll look after you.
Oh, no!
Camilla, what are you doing?
I need a horde as Dracula had.
Yeah.
And you are the Forge Master. You will create the horde for me.
Go to hell.
Now, I can see him joining,
Yeah, that I can say.
you know.
He's like inside like a sweet boy trapped in this.
Just being taken advantage of.
Seems like he's got a heart. Just not for humans.
This bitch is the worst. You're just gonna beat him? Oh, I can't wait for her to die.
Made the wrong decision teaming up with her, buddy.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god.
Even her horse is an asshole.
Right? Well, it certainly seems like she's gonna be the new threat going into the next few seasons.
Doesn't make any sense though for her to do this because like I thought whatever he makes follows whatever order, like whatever his intent is. They're loyal to him.
I'm not sure.
Don't let that idiot get you into too much trouble.
That idiot.
Never.
I do like how he's badass, but he's also an idiot.
Maybe just enough trouble.
Just enough.
I mean, you'll know we're gonna get him back at some point, Alucard.
Yeah. Well, the war's not over,
Right.
like you said.
Fuck you. Come on, boy.
Belnades and Belmont. That sounds quite good, doesn't it?
Not bad.
Belnades and Belmont. For when I tell the story. For the legend.
Wait, I don't get first billing.
Of course not. You're the one driving the horse.
This is so sweet. I just feel like something bad's gonna happen.
Maybe not this episode, but
No, definitely,
Soon.
yeah.
trouble seems to find him.
Well, they're actually going out looking for it now, so.
I think she's trying to find her.
Well, first,
people
yeah.
that-
It's too bad he can't, like, fix this shit.
What? Oh, the motor and stuff?
Yeah. I would have loved to have seen what he was like before the mom died, you know, like
While he was traveling?
not even, but yes, but like when he was home with having the kid too, you know, like when he was growing up. Poor bastard's making me feel lonely. You know, in that giant empty house. This is horribly depressing.
Yeah.
It's gonna end, isn't it?
Yeah.
Why couldn't they just flip those scenes around? Got the nice one last.
Maybe that's like to show us he's going to be upset. Something else is going to come of it.
That's what I was thinking. I think it's just him finally being upset about it, you know? Like,
Well, I mean, it's
letting
how
his
upsetting.
emotions out, yeah.
Imagine having to kill your dad to stop him from killing everybody in the world.
And then you're in this house that you grew up in all by yourself with both parents
A
dead.
gigantic castle.
With nothing but lost memories of your family.
Yeah.
That's why I kind of wish the other two kind of stuck with him for a little bit. You know what I mean?
I mean, I would have to assume they're going to be back, right? I guess maybe not.
It didn't seem like it.
It didn't seem like it.
I mean, I'm sure if they're in the area, they'll pop by, but I don't know what he's going to do. Alucard, you know? That's what I'm hoping he gets, like, that he doesn't just go to sleep, but he can kind of put that thing back together.
Well, no,
a little
that's what
bit.
he was saying. He can't go to sleep now because then people will just come in and
Right.
steal everything.
True.
So he's going to have to rebuild it, build a little fortress over the Belmont stuff. Because as of right now, it's just a gigantic hole in the ground.
You should move the castle, like, right over on top of the hole.
I know, but you
Because then
can't
you
move
got
it
the
anymore.
No, he's got to fix it. That's what I'm saying.
If he can fix the engine, I don't know that he can do that.
I feel like he should be able to, like,
Like
at least
maybe.
figure it out, you know? I wonder why he couldn't. Maybe somebody can let us know.
Well, the engine was just, well, yeah, maybe that was just Dracula.
Was that only knowledge that he had and he didn't have it written
Could
down
be.
anywhere or anything?
Could be. I mean, it might be in there. He might be able to find it.
They did make it seem like it was final, though, like it was never going to move again.
Yeah.
But now he's got endless amounts of time to do it, so, or figure it
Yeah.
out.
He should, and then hopefully then his next step is to rebuild the Belmont estate because how beautiful is that? And then you have two gigantic castles right next to each other in case you got guests.
What guess he had him?
In an eternity, I bet you'll have one. You can have one dinner party or
I
something.
hope. Poor bastard, he's all by himself.
He needs to. Maybe Hector will get free and then he can make him like some people that'll hang out with him.
Maybe some beautiful woman will knock on his door, like for his dad. Like happened to his dad, you know?
That's the hopes.
Yeah. He needs it, man. There's no way he can stay here by himself. Not in that state.
Well, no, he's not gonna stay like that. But like
It'd be hard to get over it.
It's just day one.
I know, it'd be hard to get over that, though, like by yourself in that hole.
You're gonna have to spend their own time cleaning it up and making it your own.
I
Maybe
hope.
paint a wall here or there, brighten it up.
Sweep it up. A lot of glass all over. You don't want to step on that.
I'm like very interested in seeing where this is going, though.
Well, I mean, it seems like it's just gotten towards the war now. Like,
I don't know, but I feel like any fight should be a piece of cake for them at this point. They just took on Dracula.
I guess, but that was a team effort.
Yeah.
Now the team's
true.
apart,
Could be.
kind of. You know what I'm like wishing like we don't hear from Alucard, and like he does fix the castle, and like whenever the other two are like in dire straits and like need help, all of a sudden it's just like boom, and the thing shows up. And we're like,
just shows up. No, he if he fixes everything, then he should be able to use that mirror, and then he could just like walk into wherever they are.
That's what I was wondering. So what was that a couple episodes ago when Dracula first put his mirror together and he was like looking out in the woods somewhere?
I think he was looking out in the desert. Isn't that where he threw that?
It was like a log, and it was in like almost like a rainforest kind of thing, or just off forest.
I don't know. He had a place because he threw that thing into it. It was like a blanket, I thought.
Oh, that's right. Maybe it was
that wasn't into the desert because he knew he was going to be doing this.
It definitely wasn't a desert.
Okay.
He was just like staring at it and like like one of those. So I'm wondering maybe it's like a spot him and Lisa used to go to. I don't know.
Could be.
I also didn't know you can go through it like that. I thought it was just for viewing.
No, when we first saw it, I don't remember if it was Alucard or if it was Sypha that said it, like that, like with like the right spell or something, you can like magic and you can pass magic through it
with the right glyphs or whatever.
Something like that. And then like the next scene was Dracula throwing that thing through. So I figured.
Yeah, I'll have to go back and see that.
Well, she just used it kind of to teleport. To locate him and then use that to lock.
That's what I mean. She just did it for viewing and to locate.
She sent her magic through it too to hold him though. To get it to her. So, and obviously now we know you can send people through.
Well, Dracula could. I don't know. Well, obviously she can't.
She'll get it.
Well, maybe in the future, but there's also no mirror.
No, Alucard said he understood. It was just missing
the glyphs or whatever.
Certain things and like I forget what it was.
But that was the one at the Belmont place. Dracula's might have been different.
Yeah, his is kind of different. It was all shards.
All of his things, because even the thing that came together to move the castle was in pieces too.
Yeah.
And then it would come together.
I'm gonna miss him.
Right? I was not
gonna miss the genocide, but like,
I was not expecting him to. Like I thought he was gonna be a show-long thing.
Me too. So I guess it's more a story of Alucard and Belmont.
I would say more so Belmont. Like I have a feeling we're going to see too much of Alucard, maybe a little bit here and there.
You never know.
But I feel like we're mainly.
I would have to assume at this point he's the most powerful vampire, right?
Yeah, I would assume. We don't really know what Carmilla can do. We haven't seen her fight or anything, so.
Yeah.
We just know she has
she's
power.
Evil, and I don't like her.
And then what's Hector going to do?
He's trapped there for now.
Right. Poor bastard.
I don't know, man. This was good.
Yeah, and then what's Isaac going to do, too?
Well, Isaac
is he just
making his own little army.
To go after who, though? Carmilla?
That's what I was wondering, or if it was just to continue
because he doesn't
Dracula's mission.
Yeah, but he knows that his son was there and all that, so if he's assuming that Dracula died in that fight, he's going to probably go after them first. So maybe that's the story.
You gotta build a big enough army for that.
To go after Alucard?
Yeah.
I don't even feel like an army really does good. You have to like trip that kind of power, you know? Or have like a couple really powerful like they just did to beat him, you know? Fun adventure.
Yeah, this is cool.
Really cool. Anyway, guys, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel. See you next time.
See you later.